Let's see if this works. I don't know.
With 5 rounds in now. Has this been easier than you expected, harder than you expected? What do you think now?
It says I'm live. All right, we're back. We're back. All right, sorry about that. That's a little bit of things we have to work towards when we're getting this live stuff. So be a little innovative, and yeah, you kind of pay the cost a little bit. But we got a lot of guys in here, so let's go ahead and get right to it because we are full here. We got guys on the phone. We got guys sitting down. I'm going to come down here. We're going to talk to Cody Shock really quick. Let's get a shot of this really quick. This little scrum on the ground. Just these little dudes right here. Yeah. What's that? Yeah, you look having fun. No. I want to talk to you. Let's talk. Let's talk really quick. We'll just put the mic in the middle, and we can just do like a little fireplace thing.
Yeah, I know, but I want to make sure they finished a couple spots, not right behind me.
We're doing a little round table right now. We're live on YouTube. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, there we go. This is what the people really want right here. Yeah, come on in here. All right, so Detroit, a lot of you guys had great rides last year. A lot of you probably hit your career best, and then this year's another wild one. A lot of people up high. How's the night? How's the dirt? How's the carnage?
I passed Freddy 3 times.
Okay, can somebody explain to me what happened? Because I was watching the results, and the pulp was a little off from the live, like a little delayed, and I swear you were like 12, 15, 13, 15, 13, 15. I don't even know where you ended up.
I had gotten to like 12, I think, and then took a right turn on the face of the big double. Had to go around the section, so that's when I think I went to 15.
Okay.
And then I got like a reset, and then I was just coming. All I could think about was get to K. See what really happened? All I knew is I had to get anywhere near him in the whoops, and it was over.
See, what really happened was he was so embarrassed at lap like 8 or 9 when I passed him jumping the whoops that he's like,
he didn't pass you jumping the whoops.
Yes, I did. No, I jumped you because we hit on the double before the whoops.
Oh, I almost crashed.
I jumped by you. We stuff each other like Hayden and his teammate. And then I rode in front of him for a few laps. And then I'm like, holy shit, I'm in front of Benny. And then he skims by me. Then he jumps off the track. I go by him again. There's a whole thing.
And then you were involved in this too.
Yeah, I was right behind them for a while, so I got a really good start.
You did.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
But
Shocker.
Yeah.
Weird.
Ran up there, but like the first 2 laps were pretty gnarly. Like those dudes just dive bombed me really hard out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So my heart rate spiked. Got passed by these 2 and actually just kind of latched onto them and rode right behind them for probably 5, 6, 7 laps, and then just started hitting a wall, just straight up. Like my heart rate was spiked at the beginning, and then just kind of faded out at the end. So it was good to run up there at the beginning and try to run their pace and whatnot, but we'll improve it next time.
But the best part was no LCQ.
Yeah, again,
2 in a row.
For real. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gotta keep that a tradition.
What do you do with that bonus time?
Relax.
Yeah.
Get ready for a good start, like I always do. But
Yeah.
then I just screwed myself at the beginning of that race, so just gotta breathe.
And this was a no LCQ gang, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gang,
That's nice. That's nice.
I almost put Cartwright in the stands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I yell, we go triple, and we're going into the last corner, and I yell at him in the air, go, you have it, I'll let you have it, and he stuffs me still. I'm like, dude, go.
Yeah. I had, because I
hoping Jin would come on.
And then I got some carnage with Chisholm the whole time, and Adam, luckily Chisholm is a nice guy, because he had plenty of times, and he could have punted me off the track, but
Most of us would have.
Benny would have. He definitely would have.
Yeah.
But then I tucked the front, and he ended up smashing into my rear fender, and I got up quicker because he's got a kickstart. So
yeah. For what it's worth, the kickstart didn't hurt him there because he just got up slow in general. You were long gone, and I was like, "Just get up, you gotta go." And
I heard my bike was still on, and I grabbed that clutch and just went.
Yeah.
My subframe was destroyed, fender destroyed. Luckily, Cowie gave me a subframe and a fender, and we're good to go.
Good deal. But yeah, I had both of you guys in fantasy, so I was watching on telling me, I was like, please don't. You did max out. What's that?
Corey from Delaware told me if I got him 40 or more points, he'd pay me $100.
$100? What? Did you hit him up yet? Did you send him that Venmo link?
Yeah, it's in the request.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just go ahead and do that preemptively. I just wanted to point out, I put on the video, I said my high handicap hero, 10 handicap or higher to pick this week, Cade Clayson. 52.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
also had Cade on my team.
Good deal. Good deal.
And myself.
I had Kevin on my team.
I couldn't fit Kev. That was the one because I had you guys and Grant, and I wanted you, and I was like, I can't pick all 5 because you guys all crushed it tonight.
Yeah.
So
My jump line
Yeah.
was solid.
yeah,
Where you going?
hey,
Where you going?
hey.
3, 2, 3, 3?
2, 3, 2.
That's what I mean. Roll 3.
Roll 2.
Oh, really? You want to roll 3, 2, 3, 3.
I couldn't figure out the roll 3. Tried it twice.
Yeah.
The bars.
It was tricky.
I never even
I followed Starling over it.
Dude, Tim, I don't
Yeah.
know. When you went
Yeah,
that
we're not all
high and
6'5".
you were still skimming, I was like, what are you doing?
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Enjoy your sit. I'm gonna go do a little bit more rounds, but I will see you. Yeah. Actually, I was gonna talk to Henry. So yeah, that's next on my list. I know that's why I'm gonna talk to him. I'll see you guys in Nashville, maybe sooner, but definitely Nashville. Thanks, guys. How was that round table? Good. We like the round table. Let me get this man really quick. Henry, can we talk really quick?
Yeah.
I met your family in Denver. I believe your mom. I was sitting next to her in the stands during the windstorm on Friday,
Oh yeah.
and she was the most lovely woman. She had nothing but the nicest things to say about you and your program and everything. And
Minnesota nice.
yeah, and it was really cool. And I was like, I wanted to come and talk to you. And every time I walked by the pits that day, you were never there. And then
I was
every
just
time
out of my van.
yeah, probably. And then every time I came by today, you were never there. So boom, here we are. We get to have the talk.
Yeah, we finally got it made.
9th place, best result.
Best result that I finished.
Yes. Okay. Nice. What are we doing? What are we building on for this year?
This year has just been a stay in the fight through the whole race type of year. My starts are really bad, like horrible, just horrifying. So I've been trying to figure that out, and it hasn't worked. So back to work. If I can figure out a start, we could have a better result. I caught up to Cody and Colin there on the last few laps from being 10 seconds behind them, and I had more. So it's kind of defeating when you start so far back and you have to play catch up every time. So we're gonna go back to work and see what we can do.
What do we do with when you say my starts aren't good? I need to get better at starts. How much time do you put into starts during the week, or is it one where like you just don't have time as a privateer operation?
It more or less, it runs down to wear and tear on the clutch. You only get so many starts out of the clutch each day.
Yeah.
I usually go through 2 clutches a week, and I ride 2, maybe 3 days.
Wow.
And I go through 2 clutches, so I'm doing the starts. I'm doing everything I can, but it's all the other guys. Everyone's good at starts on that grade. And if you're not 100% on, it's over right out of the gate. So that's where I struggle. Is once we cross that gate, it just goes downhill quick.
First year on the Tyloo team. Up to this point, I believe you've been a true privateer for the majority, if not all, of your career. How is the Tyloo thing going?
I like it.
Yeah.
It's been a good change of pace for me. I don't have to show up to the race in the morning and get my bike ready and get everything inside and get it all organized. And I don't have to organize my whole program and everything. I show up, the bike's ready. Buddy over there at Tyloo's got it all dialed in, and we've been making good progress with the bike, and I'm really comfortable on it. It handles amazing. My suspension guy's got it dialed in, so I like it. We just need to do a little building and work on them starts.
Yeah, for sure. I'm actually about to talk to Michael, but you guys have both been making strides every week, it feels like. So I hope that's getting the bike, getting everything together. So
we've both been working pretty good, actually. The last few weekends we've qualified back-to-back with each other. We finish back-to-back with each other. We start back-to-back with each other. So we're around each other the whole time, and we just need to, put ourselves up front a little bit better.
Good deal, man. Hey, I appreciate you talking to me. Yep. Have a good round, and we'll see you soon.
Appreciate it. Thank
yeah,
you.
Of course. Let me see. Hey, look, we got a little J-Mart over here. We got a little J-Mart action going on. I hope everything's still running because this is goofy and glitchy, and I don't know if anybody's really typing in chat or not. So I hope everything's still tight. The video's running, but that I can see, but Yeah, we'll get Hicks. He's talking to Aaron right now, so I'm gonna get Hicks. We got Hicks and we got J Mart. He's talking to Kate. I'm gonna grab J Mart really quick. We're gonna grab J Mart. We're gonna do it right now. We're gonna do it. Jeremy, can I borrow you for a second? Buddy, how you doing?
We're doing all right.
Yeah.
Just doing a little media scrum.
Yeah,
here.
we're doing the live again.
Yeah, we're unwinding here, I guess, and debriefing the night with the media crew.
How about that heat race win?
Yeah, I was stoked on that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I got 2-for-1 special there. Those guys were kind of just like, it was like fireworks there for a couple laps.
Yeah.
And then I took advantage of it and rode my own race.
How important is it to you, like you and the team, to now you have a Triple Crown win, now you have a heat race win? Like, obviously it's been a couple years since your last win, but you and the team are building. That's got to be great for your confidence.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously, I'm taking my fair share of beatings right now. I mean, I haven't gone like 5, 6, 4, 4. So it hasn't been stellar. But I think every weekend people that are here every weekend see that I'm riding better and I'm improving speed and everything. So that's all you can ask for. You know, I'm 6 rounds in. I'm having a good chat with you tonight. I haven't had way past like basically round 2 the last 2 years. So we're building.
Let's talk about the Club MX team. So obviously you and Garrett are 2 race-winning guys. You're going to go outdoors. You guys are both killer outdoors. What kind of expectations do you have for you and the squad coming outdoors?
I think the expectation, we all know that. It's my bread and butter.
Yeah.
So the expectation's very low. You know, I expect to be on the podium every weekend. I expect to be on the podium in Supercross, but I think for me, to be honest, I'm pretty scarred from the last couple of years. So for me, it's like, all right, we're not gonna be an idiot this year. Right? We're gonna be smart. We're gonna send it, but we're not gonna go too far to where we're running out of talent. Technique goes out the window and everything like that. So you know, I'm going to work here on Monday. We're going to do a nice little boot camp outdoors. We're going to get back to Supercross and try to get these last 3 and see if we can get a nice piece of that going on.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
I had 161 after.
Let's talk about these guys right here. More privateer heroes. Let's just say 2, and I don't want to say anything negative about the factory guys, but you notice everybody's supposed to show up here, and some guys show up, but the privateer guys are the guys over here. Yeah.
Yeah, 161 after 250 class.
161 after 250 class. Come here, real quick, and then I have to get Michael, but you first, because I just want to talk about this guy. I tweeted very, very nice things about you.
I saw that.
Did you? Because I'm really proud of you. Because tell me, almost whole shot of the heat race, that close.
Yeah. I mean, I got there like 3rd or 4th, but none of the guys in front of me jumped onto the tabletop. I really only saw Kevin and Jason in front of me, and I jumped on behind Jason.
Yeah.
Was second for a little bit, and then obviously those fast guys got by me.
But what was it like just running with those guys for position? Because obviously a lot of the times when you see them, you know, it's either in qualifying or you're getting lapped or whatnot. But like when you're running for position with those guys, how is it intimidating?
It sucks.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Because
I'd rather get a bad start and just ride good.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's nice. I got a good start. I didn't have to battle any of the guys that are trying to, you know, beat me. Mm-hmm. Like, those guys are, you know, they're racing their group, I'm racing my group, whatever. Yeah. So it's nice in that aspect. And then the other side of it's like, you know, trying to go fast, trying not to, like, battle them in a way that they, you know, like, make an aggressive move that I'm not ready for and go down or something, right? You know, my goal is to make it in. Their goal is, like, I got to win this heat race to get paid and really good heat drives, game pay for the main and stuff like that. So it's a little bit of a different like mentality being up front. It's like, all right, you're here. Yeah. You got to hold on to it. So, it's good though. I mean,
how much did it drain you? Because it felt like you lost a couple positions quickly there at the end. Was it like just so taxing being up with those guys and trying to hold on?
So the whoops were a little tricky tonight, and Justin had just gotten by me, and everyone was kind of going right down the middle of them. And I didn't really want to follow him super closely, like roost and not being able to see the whoops. So I was like, I'm going to double him. And then Dean was obviously flying. And I knew I had a big enough gap to Kevin that I didn't have to like stress about it. Yeah. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to double these whoops, take my whatever, make it to the main.
Yeah, because you knew you were in. So
and those whoops were like, you know, I feel good until the bike's out from underneath me and now I'm not in the main event, right? Yeah. Main event's the goal. So we got to get there.
Yeah. What did you end up in the main?
15th.
Best? Is that your best 450 result?
I was 14th at Daytona.
Was it? Okay.
And then...
Because I know you were running 14th last week.
Yeah, and then I think I was running 13th. And Cade and Dean were goofing around.
Yeah.
Unnecessarily goofing around.
Yeah.
And I came out of the corner after the big double and Supercross double, Starling. And I had nowhere to go because Cade was, like I said, Cade and him were dicing.
Yeah.
Not for a position.
Yeah.
And Cade was right there, landing on him, went down pretty good. But luckily, everyone behind me got lapped except for Cartwright, so I only lost one spot.
Nice. Yeah, because it was chaos at the end of that race.
Yeah.
A lot of chaos. I met your dad earlier. Very nice gentleman, and he said your guys' goal top 18 in that SMX, and that's very doable.
Well, I don't know about at least top 20.
Yeah.
I mean,
top 20.
I beat everyone besides Cartwright tonight that was in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Cartwright are tied again, which...
And then outdoors, you got more than a lot of those guys have outdoors.
Yeah, there's a couple guys that'll be outdoors, like Marchbanks and Welton.
True.
That'll, obviously they're really good outdoors. They're gonna make it challenging for those couple spots, but like Justin Cooper and there's a lot of moving that's gonna happen
for sure. Before we wrap it up, do you have anybody you want to thank?
I mean, you named one of them, my dad. I mean, he grinds all week and then flies here and helps me out on the weekend. It's tough, but we make it happen. So thanks to him and obviously the whole Rock River crew, everyone that's on board with them, and General Tire, Red Bull, all those guys. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate it. I'll see you in Nashville, if not sooner.
All right.
Cool. Thanks, buddy. Oh, that's close. Okay.
Are you old enough to be called Freddy yet?
All right, Michael.
Yep.
My name's Donnie. We met last year in St. Louis. Good memory. Good memory. Top 10.
Yeah.
First time.
Yeah, that's career best.
Yeah. What did that feel like to be running up there? Like, when did you realize? Oh shit, I'm in top 10.
Well, it was the last 3 laps, and there was 2 guys in front of me, and I was catching them. I'm like, okay, I was trying to put on a charge, and then was catching Owen, and then I over-jumped one of the triples in the rhythm, and it hurt kind of bad. I'm like, all right, I tried to reset, and then passed him in the whoops, and then 2 laps to go, passed Caden, and my dad was, I knew I was in 10th because he was railing his arms, the pit board wasn't out, so I'm like, all right, I think I'm top 10. So, but yeah, it was super stoked, and just trying to progress and be in the main events every weekend, and it's definitely career best, and I'm super stoked.
That's really rad. So obviously I'm really involved in the fantasy stuff, and I was a very big believer early season. I was like, Hicks is the man. Hicks has got it. I know Hicks has got it. You had a little bit of a rough start, but what have you done to what can explain how you've made a rapid growth here in the last few rounds?
Yeah, I had a lot of people like, oh man, they picked you, but I was like, well, you guys just wait till halfway through the season. But coming from Arena Cross, main events are 6 minutes, and the first couple I would go out and I would charge for 6 minutes, and then I'd be gassed out because I'm charging too hard. So I've just been trying to progress, and I've been pacing myself at the beginning, so I have more energy at the end. And I felt like the last 3 laps tonight were my best laps. And so I've been definitely getting better endurance and racing. So, you get out there with those guys and you start holding your breath and stuff. So definitely making it better.
Cool, man. I appreciate it so much. I'll be at Nashville, maybe another round, but I'll see you at Nashville if nothing else. Good luck. I appreciate you.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Man, this one's overwhelming. Last time we had like 7 guys, and this time there's like 12, 15. I don't know. Freddy, let's go talk to Freddy real quick. Freddy, can I bum you for a second? Yes. Yes, let's do it. Absolutely. Was that a quiet main event? Because I'm not gonna lie, there was so much going on there that near the end. I just kind of lost track of everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even keep track of myself really. So I was in the back. It was not a very good main event for me. Obviously, it's nice to be in the main event, but I mean, I expect that out of myself. So I just rode poorly, I would say, and I could have been in a good spot. I just didn't perform well tonight. So it is kind of what it is, but it's all good.
How was that Detroit soil? I know a lot of people said it had a very hard base, but it was very different from last year. Was it tricky to ride on? I saw a couple people slide out. Did you have any trouble with it?
I mean, I didn't do any slide outs necessarily. I didn't have any falls. It was definitely hard packed and very slick. I'm not sure how it was last year though, because I didn't race here last year. But like overall, like I enjoyed the track, even though I didn't like gel great tonight, to put it that way. I thought it was a fun track. Definitely pretty hard packed. You can see the shiny spots here and there. So, but yeah, no, it was good.
Second main event in a row, which doesn't sound like much of an achievement for a guy like you, but it is just nice to be getting to that point where, you know, getting in through heats and stuff like that. What are our goals for the end of the year? You on top 20 in points?
Yeah, for sure. I had that coming into the year. I want to be top 20 in points. I wanted to make 17 main events, which I kind of failed on that one, I guess. I wanted to have a bunch of top 15, and I've been 11th. This is my best career finish in the 450 class in the main event, so I really wanted to have one top 10 before the season's over. So, you know, there's quite a few more weekends to go. I think we've got like 7 more runs, right? So I got 7 more chances to accomplish quite a few of those goals that I have. And, I'm not too far out of the top 20 in points. Obviously, I had a few rocky races there where I didn't make the main event, lost some points, and then tonight wasn't very good. But you know, it's not over till it's over, so 7 rounds, a lot can happen.
For sure. I appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah,
thanks so much.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll see you in Nashville, if not sooner.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, buddy. Good luck.
All right.
Let's do Chris really quick. Well, maybe. You know, we'll do Racer X too. We'll get Tom and Mitch. We're not going to let them go just behind the camera. I don't know if the 450 guys. Are the 450 podium guys coming in? Do you know? Okay, it's fine. I just want to plan. Cool. Thank you. I know some people. Let me catch up on comments. Freddy Racing Outdoors. He should be. Can you get Anderson? No shot on that. Zachary said, "I like your other at-home approach." Same, but I can't do that when I'm here. Obviously, I feel like a real dork sitting up in the press booth by myself, monologuing while all of this is going on downstairs. So no luck on that. I hope we just get it every once in a while. Keith asked if it was Justin Hill was in the background, and I wanted to get him, but of course, as soon as we wrapped up the interview, he was out the door because that's how that goes. Toe asked, Sexton jumped on the cross flag. That's what I heard, but I didn't see it, so I cannot commit, or I cannot, confirm if that is what happened or not, but that is what I heard. So likely what will happen there is 2 positions worth of points penalty, so he'll go from 26 for the win to 21. Cooper will keep his 22. He won't move at all. So, or his 23, I'm sorry. So Cooper will still gain 2 points on Sexton, even though he won, is how it would shake out, or how it should shake out when it's all said and done. We'll get Chris Bloss here in just a second. What's that? Yeah, absolutely. Wow. And so we will be getting Jason Anderson. Yes.
6 inches higher.
You want me to put it like this in my mouth? I can put it in my mouth. Via marks. Well, mine's here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. Hamilton, Dirty Al said, Hamilton, Ohio hasn't been this hurt since Slim Jesus, and that's true. Again, so much happened tonight, and even talking here, I already kind of forgot that what happened to AP, but I haven't heard anything. If I see anything, I'll let you know. Luckily, we got it right here. Last one. I'll finish that thought here in a second. We'll come right over here, buddy. Thanks so much. My name's Donnie. I'm doing Roto Moto, but I work with these guys too. Okay. So I appreciate it. Wild main event in the 450s, so I have forgotten a lot of things that happened in the 250 class, but you had a good result. 6th? Or 5th? Okay, I was going to say, I knew you were floating around the top 5 there towards the end. How was your night in general?
Yeah, it was good. We didn't have the best heat race, ended up 4th there, but main event, we kind of regrouped, got off to a good start, and just put my head down for the whole main event. The track was super tough. You had to keep concentrated, especially with the whoops. They were getting chewed up and eating people alive. So, yeah, just was top 5 the whole race, and Tom Vial was behind me, kind of kept that gap, and we kind of yo-yoed back and forth a little bit, and got into some lappers towards the end with a couple laps to go, and that really, he snuck up on me once that happened, and yeah, just managed the rest of the race and still pulled off the fifth. So happy with that. Happy we're keeping on improving.
each and every weekend. So with this break coming up, it'll be nice.
So it was kind of a last minute, obviously, for you to get this right at all, and you came in, I think, a little underprepared. But what were your goals coming in? You were like, man, if I get top 5, you'd be stoked on it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously top 5, is the goal, and I want to podium too. So, and like you said, I came in here pretty underprepared. Definitely more so than others. Obviously, they have 2-3 months training and doing their boot camps and stuff like that, and I had a couple days on the bike. So, my goal was to just keep improving every weekend, and now that we have a break, I can go back, work on my fitness more, get it better, and then come out swinging for Atlanta.
So obviously you had the intention of, never racing again after last year, and then you get this opportunity and you have to jump on it. Is it making you be like, I could do another year. I could maybe do another year for the right opportunity?
I don't know. I mean, this was it's obviously the opportunity of a lifetime.
Yeah.
Something that I've never had in my entire career. So once Mitch called, it was kind of hard to say no. And we made the best of it. We're making it work. And like I said, I think it's just main goal is to just keep improving, and hopefully we can stand on that podium here soon.
Good deal, man. Hey, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yep, take care. All right. I think that's everybody that we're going to get, but I am going to... Nope, I lied. We got one more. One more. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I love him so much. Props to Joe. Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Not too much. Are you Roto?
That's me, yeah. Awesome. That's always the most fascinating thing when I get recognized.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
I just started, I've been watching a YouTube video. I don't know why, I've just been like...
Oh, you can hold it, or I can hold it, or clip it on, whatever you want to do.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. This is what I've been doing already tonight. What did you end up finishing? Because that was a wild end of the night. I know you had a really good result.
I ended up
10th? Okay, I knew you were top 10, but I didn't know if you got to 9th. What's it feel like? I mean, top 10 at this point in your career. I feel like a couple years ago you thought you'd never even be racing again.
Yeah, I mean, I always like to race, but just more as a hobby, you know? And then this year, I mean, it's still like a hobby. Like, to me, I don't take it too crazy serious. I mean, honestly, I probably work, and I put in consistent work probably as much as I have in the last 7 years for this, just because my brother's on the team, Tedder's, I've known Dakota for a long time. I'm a friend of his, and it's like, he gave me this opportunity, so I didn't want to let anybody down. And I'm just doing it for myself and showing up, doing a couple of races. I'll do it on my own terms, maybe be a little out of shape and just go have fun. But this is too good of an opportunity to squander.
For sure. It feels like you and your brother cannot be separated from the track. If one of you guys gets 12th, the other gets 13th. If one of you gets 9th, the other gets 10th. Is it just like, how much do you want to battle him in those main events, or does it just happen that way?
I mean, yeah, for a while there, Justin had a little bit of a sickness going, and he wasn't feeling quite 100%. And I was really, I gave it to him at Oakland, and then we had a few different battles. But the last couple of weekends, he's picked it up a gear and pulled away from me a little bit. So he ended up 7th tonight, and I got 10th. So it's just cool. It's cool that we're both progressing, and now we're heading to our home race, Seattle, where we grew up in Washington, just on the other side of the border from Portland. So it's that'll be fun to see a bunch of friends and family and come in with a little steam.
Yeah. So I do track preview videos every week for Racer X, talking about what the track's going to be like. So since this is your home race, what can we expect in Seattle as far as like the soil and dirt? How does it compare to the rest of the country?
Man, they've changed it so many times. When we first went to what is it called with CenturyLink Field, when we first started going there, the dirt was really sandy and rocky. And I think that was really good for the climate, because if it rained, it wouldn't get too muddy and too sloppy. It would just be, sandy and rocky. Yeah. But like the last couple of years, they brought in some dirt that's a little bit more clay-based. But looking at the weather, we might actually get really lucky. I looked at the weather 3 days ago, and it said rain all week. And I'm like, oh, man, we're going to have a mutter. But it's actually looking nice. So it's always going to be soft. It's Seattle. There's always going to be moisture in the dirt, and there's always going to be a threat of rain, and it's always going to be rutted up. But I don't know. It'll be fun. I'm excited for it.
Halfway through the season, what are your goals to finish the season? Do you have like a points goal that you have in mind?
No. I just want to keep working my butt off and being safe and just trying to not take any unnecessary risks, but give it my all at the same time. It's just trying to walk that tightrope of being safe and giving it your all, and then going home and being with my wife and, being able to go mow the yard. I broke my pelvis and dislocated my hip last year, and that wasn't that fun. I'm getting a little too old to hit the deck all the time. I don't run out of them as good anymore.
That's fair. Any chance we see you next year if things go well?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I love riding so much that I have a feeling like you'll see me even when I suck.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just still want to come show up and just get that feeling again, racing with the best and just testing yourself. Like I go out and do free ride stuff and like to go and think of myself as one of the better free ride guys, but lining up and getting on lining up for one of these races, it's put up or shut up, and that's fun. You got to get out there and make something happen. And it's an adrenaline rush like you can't get from anything else.
For sure. Cool, man. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I'll see you in a couple weeks. Take care, buddy. Good night. Somebody asked, Sexton loses 7 points officially for jumping in a red cross. That's big. That's 3 positions then. That's a pretty big 4? No, yeah, 3 positions because then he goes down to 4th. That's huge. Results now official. Wow. 2 privateers in the top 10 of the 450 class and brothers. I know, right? The 450 class is always weird here. It's always, last year we had Cade was top 10. I think Starling ended up 9th, so it's always a big one. I'm going to peek out in the hallway and see if there's anything going out there. But if not, we'll probably wrap it up because we did already have at least one snafu of the connection being dropped. I think the problem was the Wi-Fi is on the other side of this wall, so maybe us going to the hallway was just enough to break it. So let me peek out here. We'll see what's going, and if nothing else, we'll just go ahead and close it down. Guess who's over here? Guess who's over here? Not them, you. We'll see what we can do. Yeah. Can I grab him for a second?
If it's really, really fast, we're on our way to go catch the rest of the team.
2 questions.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah. Really, I just want to... She's never met him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's fine. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. Can I get one question? Cool. First off, this is my wife, and she loves you.
Aww.
Yeah, so I was hoping that she'd get to meet you this weekend. Yeah.
Well,
so really rad.
Bring it in.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much. You're her favorite. Building. Getting great starts right up front. Is that all you really want to do at this point?
I mean, I'd like to finish, more near the podium and kind of in those top 5 positions. Yeah. But you got it right now. I think where I'm at, I got to celebrate the small victories. And if I'm coming here every weekend and trying my best, and you got to take the positives and kind of use that momentum to propel you forward. I can come here every week and just be bummed out that I'm not winning, but it's hard, and these guys are really, really good. But I love the challenge. I love just doing hard things in general in life. I think that's important for my well-being.
Yeah.
And I had a crash like 12 minutes in that put me down for a long time. I was basically right in front of the leaders when I got up, and it's hard trying to be a good lapper, not slow anybody up. But yeah, we can take some positives from this weekend for sure. I didn't feel great on the track, but I was able to kind of find a flow halfway through the main and kind of kept that group in front of me. So yeah, that's what it is.
Cool. As a fan, just want to say that it's incredible to see you run up front and latch onto those guys early, and we know that the results will come. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thanks, buddy. Hey, thank you guys. Yeah, of course. Take care. Yeah, one more. I appreciate you, by the way. You're great. Hey, buddy. Bring in. Yeah. The live is a little bit of a loose program. We'll get this around. We'll get it tightened up next time.
Got the best backdrop.
Yeah.
And outlasted everybody, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. So we're live on YouTube. Second time, but something new. So I'm gonna hold this right up close to you.
Hold up real close.
Yeah. 7th?
Yeah,
we end up 7th?
That's right.
That's incredible. That's got to be incredible for you because obviously we didn't know if we would ever see you again. And now you're literally running up deep into the top 10 now at this point. Where do you see, what's the ceiling look like for you this year?
I don't know what the ceiling is at this point, but I would really like to get myself in a position where, this year was kind of just like, all right, we're going to get back into the sport.
Sure.
I took 2 years off, 1 year by choice and 1 year not by choice. So the ones that are not by choice are always different. And you always have so many questions of how you're going to come back. So, I'm pretty excited the way that things are going right now because, we're, chopped off a couple more positions and we're deep into the top 10. And I feel like
that's just kind of happening. I'm not really forcing that. If I was forcing it and just barely getting it, I'd be less excited. Right now, I feel like I'm just riding, doing my thing, keeping it all together and getting decent finishes. So, the ceiling to me is podium speed and podium finishes. Ultimately, maybe not this year, but I sure hope by next year. That's what I feel. I want to be in this thing I want to be in this until I feel my prime is gone, and I don't think I'm anywhere near that right now. I took the time off, really kind of reset me. I feel like I'm a 24-year-old, so I didn't beat myself up too bad. I was a cop and I ate some donuts and I did some things like that, but I took some time off the bike, but I didn't abuse my body too bad. So I feel like another 5 really good years I can get before I start to see the signs of age. And I'd like to do that. So hopefully, if I build this year, continue to put some more, 7s and hopefully some 6s and 5ths. That's just all things that I can kind of put back in the SD card and load it in for next off season. And I'm going to race World Supercross this year, so I'm going to stay busy and stay active.
Yeah.
And I'm going to kind of announcing it right now, I suppose, but I'm going to race for Bud Racing Kawasaki, so I'm really excited about that. I only mentioned that because we're getting kind of close to the end of this one, and I kind of wish this wasn't going away. I wish we could just race 10 more times here, to be honest, and then go over there or whatever. Because I feel like I do better as I build momentum and log these laps and these races. So the fact that I'm healthy right now and being able to do that, I'm pretty excited. So like your original question, I hope the ceiling is podium speed and podium finishes. We'll just see when that comes.
So obviously you had a career where you got to ride for a lot of high-profile teams, you get win championships and stuff like that. And with that comes pressure. I know, like when you went to JGR, it was kind of like you were going to be the guy.
Ultimate pressure.
Yeah, like how much better is it for you to just be able to ride for Tedder, where it just kind of is a fun program when they don't really have that pressure expectation?
Well, I think it's so much less. It's kind of a misconception. Like JGR, when we're talking about that team, of course, like Coy Gibbs. They were great guys, and they didn't put a ton of pressure on me. I put all the pressure on myself, and I didn't even do the right things and take the right steps to meet that pressure either. So it was just a formative time in my life where I wasn't really doing what I should have been doing in the respect of how to achieve what I was looking for. So that's just kind of over here. Yeah. I don't think that if I went over there and rode for that same team, Rewind, as I am right now, that it would have been the same kind of result. I think I would have just grown up now. I'm a dad. I learned some stuff. I think I'm just a little bit better to work with and deal with, and ultimately, I think I have a better idea on how to get where I need to go. That being said, dude, I've never had this much fun at the weekends, at the races. I considered Dakota just a buddy of ours, and his family just friends of ours, and we've known them for a long time. They're great people. We've been around them a lot, and they have the same kind of family value. They cherish the sport in the same way that we do, which makes it a lot of fun. I love riding for them. This has been a lot of fun, and I really do hope it continues. I'd like to keep riding for them. Hopefully, we can just continue to build the program, more and more each year, and get where we need to be with, I think sometimes you set up a program not knowing where the rider's going to be or any of it's going to be. And I think now that we have a year together, we know we have some answers to some of those questions, and we can probably better invest certain things and do certain, we learned a lot this year together. And so I hope that we can use that to move forward and build an even better program for next year so we can be podium speed, podium finish guys.
Yeah, it's exciting to see you back, and it's exciting to see you, go up into there. And I think we might see you in opening ceremonies next week. I think you're close.
Yeah, I don't know. I was close. Maybe I got past Dino then.
Yeah, I think
I passed Adam too, though. So I don't know. That would be cool. That was kind of a goal too, and there's something the team mentioned is you need to get in that top 10 for Seattle for opening ceremonies. So I'm gonna have to get the Fel guys some of my jams this week so I can play my own stuff with that.
That'd be cool. That'd be a first, I think.
Yeah. Well, I actually did it in 19. I had a song, and it's funny. It's a song that I wrote, composed, did it, never released, but it's played at stadiums. Played at stadiums a bunch.
Yeah, that's cool.
So maybe I'll release that because I was talking about doing that. So maybe I'll do that.
Cool, man. Hey, I appreciate it so much.
Thanks.
You had a long day. Go get some rest.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Oh, hey, I appreciate you. So I guess big news on that. That was, I guess, an announcement that Justin's going to be racing with Bud Racing Kawasaki for World Supercross. So it'll be kind of a bummer that we're not going to see him outdoors because I think he would really flourish out there. But you know what? Hey, we'll take it. This place is empty. If you want to do a pan around and see, we closed it down. So I think that's going to be it. I appreciate you guys so much. I wanted to get Tom and Mitch. I'm just going to peek out and see if they're out here because I just thought it'd be fun to just get a little Racer X in here. Yeah, they're dorks over here. They're busy. Everybody's busy, so I don't want to bug anything. Yeah, last man standing. We shut it down. We got as many as we get. Let me know if you guys like this format. I know somebody in the comments already said that they really like the traditional format, and I feel it because I want to be able to talk with you guys a little bit more. But, we'll work on it. I'm the only one doing this for now, so we'll take advantage of it while we can. But thanks as always for tuning in to Rotomoto Live. I will see you guys next week, the old format, because I'll be at home. Thanks, guys.